Hello everyone and welcome for today's session. Today we will discuss about IPO process. This is process that every company need to follow if they want to raise finance using initial public offering. Now this process is quite similar to book building process. Before the book building process introduced, this process was used by this process need to be used by company. The process is laid down by SEBI. It is the requirement of as per SEBI guidelines. So in this process, the first step is the company need to draft a prospectus. In this process, company need to prepare a prospectus and they need to submit this prospectus to the SEBI. Now this prospectus generally include all the details related to company, that is name of the company, registered address of the company, the amount that company want to raise through initial public offering, the total number of shares, the board of directors, the detail of board of directors, the shareholding patterns of the board of director, etc. All this information need to be furnished in prospectus. Further, the prospectus should also include for what purpose the finance is raised. So all this information need to be clearly mentioned in prospectus, and then this prospectus need to be submitted to SEBI. The SEBI will review this prospectus and ask for any changes if required. Now if there is no any changes, then SEBI issued an observation letter. After receiving the observation letter, the company can open the issue for general public. The second point is fulfillment of entry norms. The SEBI has laid down certain parameters for the company who want to raise finance through primary market. Generally, these norms are like the company should have net tangible assets of at least 3 crore in last 3 years. The company should have distributable profit at least last 3 years. The company should have net worth of rupees at least 1 crore in last 3 years, etc. Such kind of parameters. Now if the company may not be able to fulfill the entry norms number 1, then there is entry norms 2 and entry norms 3. The entry norms 2 mainly says that if the company is issuing through book building process, then at least 50% should be allocated to QIB, qualified institutional buyers. And if a company cannot be able to satisfy the second norms, then they need to follow entry norms 3. In this entry norms 3, the company should have at least 1000 prospective LOTs. The project should be appraised by financial institute, etc. So these are some guidelines, some legal guidelines that laid down by SEBI, and it should be followed by every organization. Now the third one is appointment of an underwriter. The company need to compulsorily appoint an underwriter whose responsibility is to purchase the shortfall number of shares if the issue is unsubscribed, and for doing this he will able to get a maximum of 2.5% commission on the amount for which the guarantee is being provided by him. And appointment of underwriter is compulsory as per SEBI's guidelines. So if the company do not have any underwriter appointed, then the issue cannot be possible. The next requirement is appointment of banker. Every company, generally company nominates its own banker in which the company has a regular bank account, as a collecting agent. Though bank can appoint any bank as a collecting bank, but the requirement is the company need to open a separate account for IPO, and the current account in which the business is transacting cannot be used for IPO. So a company need to open a bank account in which all the proceedings of IPO need to be collected by bank. The next requirement is initiating allotment procedure. The next step that registrar follow is, after receiving all the application, they calculate, they tabulate the amount of collection that company has received and initiate the allotment procedure. This procedure is possible only if the issue is reached at some minimum level of supply. The next step in this process is broker to the issue. Now, after the company generally appoint a recognized member of stock exchange as a broker to the issue. The main task of this broker is to do the marketing activity of issue so that the issue becomes successful. Generally, the brokers are eligible for a commission, a brokerage up to maximum 1.5% of total issue size. Now, the next step is filing of document. The company has already prepared a prospectus. This prospectus need to be submitted to the registrar of company along with the overall agreement that company has made with different people like lead manager, the underwriters, the bankers, the broker to the issue, etc. to the registrar of company, in which the registered office of the company is located. Say for example, the company's manufacturing facility is located in Gujarat, but the company's head office is situated in Maharashtra. Then all this document need to be submitted to the registrar of company in Maharashtra state. The next task in this process is printing of prospectus and application form. To ask for, to people to subscribe in IPO, the company need to do the advertisement of IPO. For this, they print the prospectus in various medias like newspaper, business magazines, electronic media, television media, print media, hoardings, etc. So for that, company need to print this prospectus as well as the application form through which general people can apply in IPO. The next task is the listing of the issue. It is necessary to register the issue in both the leading stock market, that is BSE and NSE, so that people can have an easy access to secondary market and they can easily buy and sell the number of shares they want. For that, the company need to initiate the listing procedure. In this procedure, the company need to send a letter along with the necessary document to the stock exchange in which the company want to register. As far as the total stock exchange concern, in India there are mainly 2 regular stock exchange, 2 national stock exchange and 21 regional stock exchange. So company can register themselves in any of this stock exchange. The next task is publication in newspaper. The company need to do the advertisement about the issue, and in this process company generally prefer the business newspaper to advertise their issue. So in next task, the company need to publish the prospectus along with the required detail in newspapers, in a leading English newspaper as well as the regional language newspaper, so that people can get awareness regarding the issue. The next is allotment of shares. After the issue date close, the company need to collect all the application received. Then all the applications should be scrutinized properly, and then the company tabulate the total amount of money they received for the shares, and then company initiate the allotment procedure. In this allotment procedure, if the issue is oversubscribed, then the shares are allocated on pro rata basis, and if this issue is fully subscribed, then the people will get the required amount of shares for whatever they have applied. And if the shares remains unsubscribed, then also the people will get all the number of shares, but then the next task arises is underwriter's liability. So if the issue is not fully subscribed, then the company call to underwriter, and the underwriter need to purchase the required amount of shares. The last one is optional listing. As I said that there are 21 regional stock exchanges located at various levels. Say for example, Ahmedabad Stock Exchange, Vadodara Stock Exchange, Saurashtra Kutch Stock Exchange, Kolkata Stock Exchange, Chennai Stock Exchange, Delhi Stock Exchange, and many more. Total 21 such regional stock exchanges are there. If company want that their shares should get registered in all such regional stock exchange to provide the more liquidity, then company may also go for optional listing. After completion of all the listing provisions, the task of primary market completes. Now the people have shares, and after this the people can buy more shares or sell their existing shares in stock market. From here the secondary market, the work of secondary market starts. So that is all about today's session. Have a nice day. Goodbye.